Welcome to another episode. So happy to see you all once again. Today we're going to be talking about parasites and how we can become affected by them after the intro. When you think of the word parasite, the first thing that comes to mind, it's a repulsive feeling. But why do I mention parasites when we're here to talk about health? That's because parasites in our body are not always as obvious as we might think. Some parasites can work in symbiosis with the body. Some do help us, but others don't. But the interesting aspect of these parasites is their capacity to change our behavior, especially our eating behavior. Let's first get something right. Not all parasites are the same, and not all are guinea worm disease. Something that I don't recommend you to search because it's gross. That's only an extreme. There are other parasites that exist that can very well go undiagnosed because they won't present any major symptoms that can affect or alert us of an invader, giving us the appearance that everything is okay. These parasites can reside in our digestive system or other areas of the body. The goal is to learn to identify the small clues and be able to interpret them to know when we're dealing with the foreign invader and prevent any negative effects that those parasites can cause. Now, everyone knows that refined carbohydrates are vastly detrimental to our health and highly addictive to the brain. This addiction alone makes it already hard enough to stop consuming these types of food. Now imagine adding on top of that the fact that these organisms can change our behavior to consume the very same foods we're trying to stop consuming. Among our gut flora, there is bacteria, parasites, or fungus that sometimes might not be normal to our organism and that should not coexist with us. These were formed or generated in the place of the body because the conditions that we provided to those organisms. That's because the moment we provide that environment to the parasites or bacteria, we help it grow and fully develop, and it works the same if we don't provide that environment. Now, the main question is, how can I know if this is happening to me? How do I know if I have bacteria or parasites that are not supposed to be there? The first thing to understand here is that there is available tests that are mainly done by analyzing fecal matter. These tests are not as accurate to diagnose whether or not I have a foreign organism because, to begin with, we have thousands of organisms growing in our gut. Here you must understand that there isn't enough data to pinpoint one individual organism. Knowing this, how can I know whether I have an unwanted bacteria or parasite living in me? One way to know is by paying close attention to ourselves and looking for certain symptoms. The list of symptoms is really long, so I'm going to mention the most important ones, such as irritability, excessive teeth grinding, insomnia, anxiety, distension, diarrhea, difficulties gaining weight, and high desire for refined carbohydrates. Now, it's important that you know that the list is not exhaustive, and simply because you may happen to have cravings for candy or junk food, it does not mean that you have abnormal bacteria or parasites in your organism. There are many causes that can arise these symptoms, not just one thing. This is like if I were to put my symptoms into Google and Google diagnoses me with cancer. All these information is for you to be aware and informed of the potential symptoms of abnormal biota, such as in the event that you are trying to make a change in your eating habits and it's costing you a lot of effort. It could be another clue to take that your gut flora and to help you in the process so that you very well can do a colon cleansing. Something that's essential to understand is that if you're planning to go through a form of cleansing, You first need to understand that you need to take care of your eating habits, because there will be no point in cleaning your body and then continue to eat lots of sugar. This will be not effective, as it will certainly recreate once again the ideal environment for those bacteria or parasites to grow again. So how can I eliminate these parasites? Parasites will tend to modify your eating behavior, mainly because such organisms feed on simple carbohydrates such as candies, giving you the sensation that you need them. This is something in which we have strong evidence of the gut flora sending signals to the brain and producing certain behaviors. This can very well free histamines into the bloodstream and produce allergies, itching, skin allergies, and will also subsequently lead you to crave foods that are favorable to the bacteria to keep feeding. If I can prevent all these from happening by doing a simple detox, let's find out how to do it. So today we have a wide array of supplements that are really safe and that allow you to do this in the comfort of your home. And in general, these supplements already have the most common supplements that allow you cleaning, such as clove, fennel seeds, black walnut, and wormwood. There are many combinations and options, but these are the most common supplements, and they tend to be enough to do the detox of the body. Unless you have something more aggressive that requires a specific medication, you will not need more than this. Keep in mind that a lot of these bacteria or parasites are a result of bad habits in regards to your eating behavior. Remember that if you want to keep the results, you need to make this a lifestyle and not a one-time sort of deal. Keep your home free from temptation so you're able to develop the discipline and make this a habit. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe, because we'll be posting more videos like this one every week. Join us as we learn more and more how to improve our lives and our health.